To be able to make a holistic assessment, what you'll first need to do, if you're the admin user, you'll need to go to your settings in the top right-hand corner. But go into settings and then need to go down to manage school. And what you'll be able to do here is switch on the holistic assessment tool and click save. Just note that once you do this, this will change everything for all of your colleagues. So everybody will be assessing in a holistic way. Then, first of all, you'll access your assessment exactly in the same way as you would access a standard assessment tool where we're just making one decision. You can either do that via clicking on the units in the curriculum app, accessing the assessment tool here, or accessing the assessments from the tab at the top. Once you're in your assessment area, then within the academic year you're in, it will always default to the current academic year. What you'll do is you'll already see any assessment that's already been made. But then just like the standard assessment method, and it would be a recommendation to watch the assessment video on the standard PE assessments prior to watching this video if you haven't already done so. Click to show pending assessments, and then we can see any assessments for our pupils that are missing at the moment. And then it doesn't matter which pupil you select, but just click make an assessment. And now, instead of having just one decision, what Complete PE will prompt us to do is to make a decision for those physical outcomes for each pupil, make a decision for all those cognitive outcomes, the social outcomes, and the emotional outcomes for that unit. Complete PE will always default to the expected decision. So then what you're able to do is alter that decision. And what you'll start to see is that actually this can then begin to change the statement straight away, and it's going to impact that decision overall. Once you're happy, click save, and that assessment will appear on the overall tracker. Now, we can see the assessments overall tracker at the top. If I actually ask this to stop showing pending assessments, then what we're able to do for our year, and I'm going to use these filters for a second here because I just want to see my year one learners. I don't want to see the whole school. We can now start to see the overall learning for how these pupils are getting on, taking into account all the units that have been assessed. But if I open up the area of learning breakdown, I can start to see how they've got on within the different areas of learning that we've actually assessed. And to open that up for each pupil, you just keep clicking those tabs. You can see just the full breakdown over here too, which is going to enable us to see any units that are awaiting assessment and any individual units that have already been assessed. And continue to use the filters for each class, to support you to see what you want to see about the data for your class. And again, then if I click on attainment report, I'm now able to see how pupils are getting on overall. And then it might be that I actually want to see that full breakdown, in which case I can see for this unit, we're awaiting that assessment, but for this unit here, we can see this is the unit here, the jumping one that we completed that holistic assessment for because we've switched it on now. We can see that we've got that breakdown of how that pupil was getting on across all 4 domains of learning now. So once you switch that holistic assessment on, you can see I've made some assessments pre that tool being switched on, which is why it says I'm awaiting those assessments there. But we would recommend that you make a decision to do this at the start of an academic year, once all of your colleagues are used to how that assessment actually works. For any support, please do just get in touch on this.